Well, fam, we were expecting a rock event slash adventure week update today, but instead we got Alolan forms of Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region are coming to Pokemon Go. Yes, this blew everyone away, including myself, because we would have to wait till Gen 7 to see the Alolan forms. Now granted, these Alolan forms are from Gen 1 Pokemon, but it still came out in the main series games in Generation 7. Does this make sense? Yes and no, because we already have the Gen 1 Pokemon, so it does kind of make sense that we would get their Alolan forms as well, because these aren't new Pokemon, they're just different variations of Pokemon we already have, due to the fact that they change their appearance and their typing based on their geography. Like they were on the Alolan Islands, in order to survive, they changed their typing and their overall look to survive. But let's go ahead and read what this says. Trainers, sunny days are ahead. Whether your forecast calls for rain or shine, we're celebrating all around the world by introducing some special Pokemon from the tropical Alola region of Pokemon Go. Get ready for some of the Pokemon originally discovered in the Kanto region to appear in their Alolan forms. These unique variants were first seen in the Pokemon Sun and Moon video games, and they will make their way to Pokemon Go in the coming weeks. That's so a slow rollout? I'm not sure. Keep an eye out for news related to this exciting change, and don't forget to tell your friends. Stay safe and happy exploring the Pokemon Go team. Okay, so yeah, this was definitely unexpected. I was expecting an Adventure Week rock event announcement today. We might still get that this week, but I don't know. I really don't know. We should be getting the event this Friday. It should start this Friday or Thursday. Sometimes the events start Thursday. We'll have to see. Might start tomorrow. I don't know. Niantic's on a really weird schedule right now. This came completely out of the blue and shocked everyone. And another question that raises up, well, how are you going to catch these Pokemon? You know, because you've got Vulpix being Ice type. There's a lot of questions circling right now, and we're actually going to go over the new Pokemon and their stats, and let's go ahead and do that right now. I have a spreadsheet, thankfully, that was provided to me from my Pokemon Go Hub coworkers, and we can kind of go over what the changes are in the typings. So first we got Rattata and Raticate over here on the left. They got the Alolan form and then the regular form. Alolan Raticate is dark and normal instead of just normal. And if we go over here, I already have it highlighted, or there we go. 1587 is Alolan Raticate. 1550 is normal Raticate, so Alolan Raticate does get a little bit better, not by much, but a little bit. And then we have Raichu, Alolan Raichu, which is electric and psychic. That's very interesting, and it gets a pretty good boost in CP, over 100. Its base attack goes from 193 to 201, and its base defense goes from 165 to 172. So a 1515 Alolan Raichu, which will probably be able to be shiny, by the way, if you evolve a shiny Pikachu into Alolan Raichu. Again, that falls in the category of there's a lot of questions we're asking that need answered. A lot of speculations. We can go over it in that in another video, or if we get more information, I'm sure we won't have to wait too long. So we won't really discuss how we can catch these Alolan Pokemon, because we really don't know. As far as we know, it's going to be because of their biomes that they need to be prevalent in, the weather. So we'll have to see how it'll work. Maybe this will be an event where if you evolve any Pikachus or any of the based foreign Pokemon, they will turn into Alolan counterparts. We don't know. But moving further, Alolan Raichu actually is going to be a pretty solid Pokemon. A lot better than regular Raichu. Now, if we go to Sandshrew and Sandslash, Alolan Sandslash is Ice and Steel. And it is a little bit better than regular Sandslash, but there's a difference. Alolan Sandslash with Ice and Steel has an attack stat of 177 as opposed to 182, but it has a defensive stat of 221 as opposed to 202, and making the CP being a little bit higher than the base one. But the thing is the defense is nice. The attack does not go down very much. That's only 5, but the defense goes up by 19. That's huge. You know me, I'm a defensive guy, and I love that typing, Ice and Steel. I'm a steel junkie. I love Steel. Steel is my favorite typing. So we'll have to see what kind of moves Sandslash is going to get. It could be a pretty decent Pokemon. Regular Sandslash isn't too bad as a ground type. Not great, but not bad either. Alright, now let's go ahead and look at Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales is Ice and Fairy. Now this is very interesting. 2184 coming in the CP over there. Regular CP for Ninetales is 2158, so it does get a boost. It gets a 3 more in defense, it gets 1 in attack, so it's not much. But the thing is Ice and Fairy. And me and DX1, we were talking on Twitter. He made a post, I commented on it, and we were talking a little bit. We're thinking that there's going to be a new Fairy Quick Move associated with this Alolan release. Because we do not have a Fairy Quick Move, and if Ninetales could get 2 Fairy moves, that would make Ninetales pretty viable. That base defense of 207 is nothing to scoff at. That's a very, very good defense, and a very good typing. Ice and Fairy, that's just ridiculous. Now if we scroll down a little bit more, you can see Diglett, Dugtrio. Not much difference here. Regular Dugtrio actually is better than Alolan Dugtrio. Alolan Dugtrio is Ground and Steel, which is really weird typing. It has a 201 base attack stat, which is 4 less than regular Dugtrio. Its defense is only 1 above, so nothing special for Dugtrio other than it looks ridiculous. Now, if we go to Persian, Persian is dark for Alolan only, and it goes from 615. It was 1540, it goes up 615, so that's almost 100. The attack stat goes up by 8, and that's about it. Remember, attack stats do factor in the max CP calculations the most, so nothing too crazy there. It's nice that I got a buff, but that's really nothing. Now, the Golems, the only thing that Golem has working for it, as you can see, the CPs are 2917 both, but here's the deal. If you look to the left, Rock and Electric. Yeah. Alolan Golem is an electric rock type. That is an incredible typing, absolutely. And the thing is if, I don't know if Alolan Golem can get a double electric move, but if it can, it's going to be better than Jolteon. This is where things get very interesting and where the meta is going to be shaken up. If Alolan Golem can have a dual electric type moveset and a good one, it is literally going to be one of the best electric types in all the Pokemon universe. We weren't worrying about that or talking about that because we were expecting these Alolan forms to come out at Gen 7. But this is better than like Electivire, people. This is what I'm saying. This is insane. So we'll have to dive into that once Alolan Golem does come out. But that's insane. Now we look at Grimer. We got Poison and Poison Dark. Well, Muck, I should say. The CPs stay the same. The only difference is it's Poison and Dark. So Muck can already have access to a Dark move or two, I do believe. Like I think it's Dark Pulse. So yeah. Giving Muck a Dark moveset would be great. It'd be a very good Dark-type Pokemon. I mean, the stats are already amazing. 210 stamina, 190 base attack, and 184 defense. That's very well-rounded, and a good CP. So if Muck can get a Dark-type moveset, that's going to be incredible. Next up, we got Marowak. Marowak stays the same. It becomes a Fire and Ghost type, if you look on the left there. Fire and Ghost, it's not going to do anything. Let's just put it that way. And then last but not least, Alolan Exeggutor, Grass and the Dragon type. Now, here's the kicker. It's actually lower than regular Exeggutor by quite a little bit. It's because its defensive stat is down by 3 and its attack stat's down by 3. And this all makes sense. Dragon types are absolutely ridiculously powerful. Having a Grass Dragon is ridiculous too. The coverage on that is unreal. Alolan Exeggutor has ridiculous coverage with that. That's insane. So if it gets a good Dragon-type moveset, you're looking at a very good Dragon-type Pokemon. It's so weird to think Exeggutor, especially Alolan Exeggutor, can be a Dragon Pokemon. But look past that, because this is going to be one of the best Dragon types in the game. Not better than not better than Salamence, I don't think, but it's probably going to be, in the top 10, obviously. Just depends on the moveset. It's going to deal a ton of damage at 230 attack. It does have a base stamina of 190, that's nothing to scoff at. It's just its defense doesn't do so well. But the thing is, and I'm going to drill it into your head, it is the typing. The Grass Dragon typing has incredible coverage. But there you go, guys. Those are the Alolan Pokemon you can look forward to that are going to be coming out in the coming weeks. We'll have to see what happens. Smash that like button for Alolan hype. I did not expect to see this. I'm super pumped. I hope you guys are too. Comment down below which one are you most excited for. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. Be part of the Fitz City fam. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.